What's going on? My name is Simon, and in this video I'm going to show you step by step how to create a branded one product Shopify store from complete scratch. So even if you are a complete beginner and you have never built an online store before, after watching and following along with this video, you'll walk away with a professional and branded one product Shopify store. This simple but effective store setup is going to work for any product that you want to sell, no matter if you're dropshipping or if you're selling your own product. We have a lot to cover in this video, so turn your phone to airplane mode, get a cup of coffee, and then let's get started building our store. Now, to make sure you get the best deal when signing up for Shopify, you want to make sure to use the first link down below in the description to sign up. This will take you to my special Shopify landing page where you can always find the best deals. So currently there's a 3-day free trial, which is going to be more than enough to set up our store. And then after the 3 days, you're going to have 3 months of using Shopify for only $1 per month. So once you're here, simply type in your email address and then click on Start Free Trial. When you get to this step here, you want to simply type in your store name or your brand name. If you don't know what your brand name is going to be yet, don't worry, you can always change this later on. So just type in something random and then click on Create Store. Once our store is created, we get to our Shopify dashboard, which looks like this. Now here, the first thing that I like to do is go ahead and pick a plan, because this will allow us to use all the features within our free trial period. So we're going to go and click on Pick a Plan here on the top. And then here we want to go for the basic Shopify plan. This has everything that we need for our store. And as you can see, you get the first 3 months for only $1 per month, which is almost free. So definitely a great offer. So let's click on Choose this plan. Here we're going to leave the billing cycle at monthly and then also add a payment method. And then click on Start Plan. Now, the next thing we're going to do is choose a theme for our store. This is going to determine what the overall design is for our e-commerce site. So let's go to the left side, click on Online Store, and then go to Themes. Now, the theme that comes pre-installed with every Shopify store is the Dawn theme. The Dawn theme is pretty good, so you can check it out if you want to. However, I actually like to choose a different one for this store. So when we scroll down, we can see a couple of free themes that we can also simply install onto our Shopify store. Or if you want to have more options, you can click on Visit Theme Store right here. And then you get to this page where you can find multiple themes for all different kinds of stores. However, most of these themes cost around $300. I would recommend to simply go with a free theme, which is exactly what we're going to do in this video. So the themes that I recommend the most for a branded one product store is either the Refresh theme or the Sense theme. I find that both of these themes are very easy to customize and work for pretty much every type of store. Now for this store, I'm going to use the Sense theme. So I'm going to click on Add right here. Once the theme has been added, we want to click on Publish and then again Publish. And now we have updated our store theme to the Sense theme. Now, before we go ahead and customize our store website, I want to first add the product that we intend to sell here on this store. Now, if you're selling your own product and you're building a branded Shopify store for your own product, then you want to simply go to Products here on the top left, and then you want to click on Add Your Products. Then you can simply type in the title of your product, the description, add the product photos, enter the price, and so on. However, I know that many people watching this video are actually dropshipping from places like AliExpress, CJ Dropshipping, and so on. So I want to show you in this video how to simply import any product from AliExpress directly onto your Shopify store, which makes the process a lot easier, and it would also make the fulfilling process a lot easier once you get your first sales. So I've decided to build this store for this specific product right here. This is an electric mini portable blender that you can basically use on the go. It has a good reviews here on AliExpress, and we can get it for around $25. I also found a similar product here on CJ Dropshipping. CJ Dropshipping, they have US warehouses, so you can get quicker shipping times, which is a lot better, obviously, for your customers. So just to make it clear, because I see a lot of people are copying the stores that I show you how to build in my YouTube videos, I don't recommend you sell this product right now because it's already very saturated. So I'm just using this product as an example to show you how to build a one product Shopify store. So to import our product directly from AliExpress, we're going to use a tool called Deezers or Deessers. I'm going to leave a link to this tool down below in the description. So click on that link, then you get to this page right here. Now, once you're here, click on Try It Free, and then simply create your account. Once logged in, we're going to click on Shopify, and that will take us to the Shopify App Store where we're going to click on Add App, then click on Yes, and then Install App. Then here, we're going to go for the free plan and click on Get Started. And then link our account to AliExpress. So we're going to click on AliExpress. And then if you're already logged into your AliExpress account, you're going to get to this page here. But if you're not logged in or you don't have an AliExpress account yet, simply follow the prompts, create your account, and then you get to this page as well, where we're going to click on Let's Start Importing Products. Then here we can simply skip the tutorial, and that takes us to the Deezers dashboard. Now we also want to add the Deezers Chrome extension. So we're going to go to Home on the top left and then click on Chrome extension. Click on Add to Chrome, Add extension. And then to always have our Deezers extension visible here at the top, we want to go to the puzzle icon and then make sure the pin here is blue, and that will pin our Deezers extension here to the browser. Then we also need to log in again with our extension. So we're going to go to the Deezers extension, click on Deezers here, which will take us back to the Deezers homepage. Then click on Login, and that should automatically log us into our Deezers account. Now, once that's done, our extension is working. So we can go back to AliExpress, the product page, where we want to import the product from. In my case, for this store as an example, I'm going to import this product here. So now because we have the extension, we have now a new button here that says Add to Deezers. So we're going to click on this button, and then we can see that this product is now being imported to Deezers. And when that's done, we can go back to our Deezers dashboard and click on Import List here on the left side. And then we should see the imported product right here. Now, before we import this product to our Shopify store, we want to also click on Edit Product right here and then go to Variants. And then here you want to go through all the different variants and delete every variant that you don't want to sell on your store. To delete any variant that you don't want to sell on your store, simply click on the trash icon here on the left side and then click on Yes. When that's done, we're going to click on Save. And now we can send this product to our Shopify store by clicking on the orange Shopify icon. Then I'm gonna untick this one here and make sure the also publish to online store is ticked, and then click on Push to Shopify. And now when we go back to our Shopify store and click on Products, we should be able to now see the imported product here under our products. Great. Now the next step is going to be building out our homepage for the store. So let's go to Online Store on the left side, and then again go to Themes. And now to go into the Shopify editor where we can make all the changes to our store, we're going to have to go and click on Customize right here. And that'll take us inside of the Shopify editor, where currently we are on the home page. And here on the top, you can actually switch between each of the pages. So you can go to the product page, to the collection page, and so on. Currently, we're going to stick to the home page for now. And then here on the top right, we can also switch from desktop view to mobile view. And we can always check how our current online store looks like on a mobile phone, which is very important because a lot of people are going to visit your store from a mobile phone. And then here on the left side, we have all the sections that are already on our homepage right now. By default, Shopify already puts in a couple of content sections here that we can then fill with our content. However, we're not going to use all of the sections here that is already pre-filled. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete all the sections here except for the image with text sections, because we're going to use that one for the hero section here for our home page. So to delete any section, you simply click on the section here and then either here on the bottom right, you can click on remove section, or you simply click on the trash icon here. You can also just do it like this. Click on the section that you want to delete, go to the trash icon, and then just do this until you are left with the image with text section here at the top. And we're actually going to keep also the email sign-up section that you see right here, because it does make sense to capture emails from our customers or our visitors so we can use them to remarket to them. Now, what I like to do before I actually start building the store is to find all the images and videos that I can find about the product that I want to sell. So on your suppliers page, you're already going to find some images. So here, for example, on AliExpress, when you scroll down, you can already download all of these images right here. A tool that I use to simply download images from AliExpress and other pages as well is I use a Chrome extension called, I think, Video Downloader. I'm going to leave the link in the description below. So then you can just click on this icon here, and then you can find all the images that are on this page, and then you simply click on this icon here, and then it will download the image directly to your computer. And then another thing you can do is if you want to find other stores that are selling the same product that maybe have better photos that you want to use, then you can simply screenshot any image of your product. And then you want to go to Google, and then you want to click on this search by image button. And then you want to simply upload the image that you have just screenshotted to the Google image search. And then Google will try to find similar images, and you can basically look at their websites and download these images as well. So when you click on Find Image Source here, then you can find all the websites that have this image or similar images on their store. Now, another tool that I recommend you use when creating custom content for your online store is canva.com. So what you can do here is, for example, you just simply drag in an image that you want to use and create a piece of content with. Now, let's say out of this image, we want to remove the background and we simply want to have the bottle and then work with that part of the image. So what we can do is click on Edit Image here on the top. And then we click on background remover here, and then it'll automatically try its best to remove the background and just keep the subject here in the middle. And now it actually has worked pretty well, as you can see. Sometimes you also need to go with the eraser tool here and make some adjustments, so you erase a couple of things that the process didn't cover. But this looks pretty good, so I would just hit on apply here. And then what we can do is just use this image and create a banner for our store out of it. So let's say we also want to have, let's type in product here, and we already have a couple of templates that we can use. So for example, let's maybe use this one here. Then we can basically use this, remove this product, and just use our product here, and then just adjust everything to our specific product. And then we can use this type of this piece of content on our online store. Now, once we have some content for our store, we can go ahead and start customizing the homepage. So let's start with this top section here, the first section that people see when they visit our store. So all we need to do to change anything here on Shopify is to simply click on the element, and then on the right side, or depending on your screen size, it also shows up here on the left side. So I would just go to change, click on select image here. So I'm going to choose this image here, click on open. And that'll put the image here into this frame. So you want to make sure to have a nice looking image of your product. It shows your product in the best possible light, and it's clear to the customer what your product actually is. Now, we could also make some adjustments to the general layout here. So we would just go to the right side and then play around with these options. So for example, you could just put the image on the left side instead of the right side and have the text here. But I actually prefer it to be the other way around. So I think the default version is pretty nice as it is. So just to save some time, I'm just going to leave it as it is. But you can play around with all these options that you can see here and make sure your store looks perfect. So let's move on with the text section here at the left, on the left side. So here I would just add the product name or the brand name of what my product is. So in this case, I was looking for a name that would be fitting with this bottle that we're selling here. And I always go to namechecker.com and I check if the .com domain is available for that specific brand name that I want. And one that I found that isn't taken yet is juicer. So just a juicer with two U's. So I've decided to go with this name. So I'm gonna just put that in here, juicer. And then I always add a trademark symbol at the end, which just makes everything look a lot more official. So I simply go to Google, type in TM, copy paste. Then you can click on the first site here, copy the TM sign, and then just go here back to Shopify and then paste it in. And then you have the TM logo here as well. Now you can also change the heading size to small to just make it a bit smaller. I think that looks actually better. And then you also want to put some text here. So what is the main benefit of your product? Why is this product gonna make their lives better in 1 or 2 sentences? So for this product, I'm simply gonna put make fresh smoothies where and whenever you want. And then here for the button, we also need to assign that button to a specific page. The page that we want to assign that button to is obviously the product page where people can buy that product. So we want to go to the button link. Once we click on the button, that menu here opens up. Then go to button link, click on products, and then select a product. Obviously, because this is a one product store, we only have one product. So we're going to select that product here. And then we can also change the text here. So we can type in something like get yours now or buy now or whatever fits the best to your audience. So let's click on save. And now we're already done with the top section of our homepage. I always look at what the homepage looks like on mobile as well, because 99% or 95% of people visiting my store are going to come from a mobile phone. So it doesn't matter how this looks like here on desktop. What actually matters is how it looks like on a mobile phone. But here, as you can see, Shopify is really nice. Everything that you edit here on a desktop view is also going to look nice on mobile as well. Now for the next part, just below this hero section of the site, we're going to add the main benefits of this product. And we're going to clearly communicate to our customers using text and images. So let's go to add section here on the left side. And then we're going to add a text and image section. So let's see. So this one, image with text. And then it will add this section here to our homepage. Now I want to have this section actually above the subscribe to our email section. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this here and then just going to drag this up to where I want it to be placed. So now we can do the same thing as before. We can click on the element and then do all the changes here on the left side. So we can select an image here. Then I'm going to change the text. And then for the button, I'm going to do another buy now button. So I'm going to just change the text to buy now. And then again, assign the button link to the product page. So go to products, choose our product, then click on save. Now we do the same thing again for just all the benefits that you want to mention. I wouldn't mention more than maybe 4. So usually I go with 3 or 4, and I just add these text with image sections, and then I start with the image on the left, then the image on the right, and so on. Now I have these 4 sections communicating the main benefits of this product. And to just change the location of the image, we again want to just click on the section and then go to desktop image placement and change from image first to image second. And then the text will just switch to the left side. And we can do the same thing for the last one here. And then I think I also want to change the text size. So I think that's a bit too large. So I'm going to just change from medium to small. And I'm going to do that for all the other sections as well. So this is what it looks like after I have added all of the image with text sections explaining the benefits of using this product. Then after the section where we explain the benefits of the product, I would add a featured product section where people can buy the product directly here on the home page. So to add that section, we're going to go again to the left side and click on add section here. And then we're going to look for the featured product section, which is right here. Now we have to select a product that we want to feature here on the homepage. So we're going to go to select product on the top right and then select our product right here. Click on select, and that will put our product directly on the homepage. Now later on in the video, I'm going to show you how to change the title, change the pricing and all that stuff so it actually looks nice here on the page. Now for this specific product, I've also decided to add a how-to section, which shows the customer exactly how easy it is to use this product in just 3 steps. And the best way to add this section is to use a multi-column section. So when we go to add section here and then choose multi-column, then it will add this specific section where we can click on the elements and add images, change the text here and everything like that. We can also add a column by just clicking on add column here, and then we have 4 columns. Then when we click on the section, we can also change the amount of columns which should be visible in one row. So we can just go from 3 to 4 here, and then you have 4. You can also do 2, whatever looks the best for your page. And then the last part of our homepage is going to be the email marketing section, where we collect emails so we can actually remarket and send promotions to our visitors and customers. However, just using subscribe to our emails as an incentive is not really working, so you have to give them something in exchange. And the easiest thing you can do is just give them a discount for signing up to your email newsletter. So you can just type in something like get 10% off for signing up to our email newsletter on your first order, and that will already get you a lot of new email subscribers, because obviously they want to save money on purchasing your product. And then I would just actually make this small, so it's just here on one line. Then this one I'm going to delete here, and that's already it. Now, just really quick on how you can create discount codes that you can send to your email subscribers. You can simply go to discount here on the left side and then click on create discount. And then you have different types of discounts that you can create. You can create a percentage off discount or a certain dollar amount off discount. So I have a lot of options. And then you get a code that you can basically send to your email subscribers. I'm going to have another complete video where I show you how to set up your email marketing automations for your Shopify store. But to kind of keep this video at a certain length, I'm going to not cover this in that specific video. Now, what's still missing from our store is a good logo that represents our brand. And the easiest way to create a logo for free is to simply go to canva.com and then create it yourself. And you're going to see that it's very easy. They already have tons of templates that you can use. So go to canva.com or click on the link down below in the description, and then click on create a design here on the top. And for this logo, I'm going to use these dimensions here, 1000 times 300 pixels. Click on create new design. And then, as I've already told you, the name of the store is going to be Juicer with 2 U's. So I'm going to simply go to text here on the left side. And then I look through these fonts here that I can use for my logo. I'm just going to simply use this one here. And I'm going to delete the top part. And then I'm going to change this to my brand name, which is Juicer. Kind of like this. And then my idea was that these 2 U's are going to represent kind of a cup where we're going to put in some juice. So this is going to be the idea for the logo. And the way it's very simple, I do this. I just go to elements here on the top left. Then I click on and go to lines and shapes. Then I use this shape here, change the color to a fruity color. So I'm just going to use this red here. Then I'm going to put it right here. Then I look for another shape which kind of has a wavy top, so it looks like there's a drink here in this cup. So I'm just going to type in wave like this, and I go with this shape here. Then I just put it over there, and then I also change the color to the same red, and then I just copy this whole element here, paste it again, and just put it to the right U as well. And then here I'm gonna change the color to, let's just use the yellow, like orange juice. And then I have to also put this here to the background. So I'm gonna go to position backward like this, and then do the same thing here, position backwards. So now we have the 2 U's with some juice in that. And now I'm gonna add also a straw. So I'm just gonna type in straw here. I'm going to add this one here. First of all, let's click on flip horizontally, make this a bit larger, then copy paste the same element, and then position backward. And there we go. So this would be my finished logo. Then to download the logo, we're going to simply go to share on the top right and then go to download. And then if you have the paid version of Canva, you can click on transparent background. If you don't have the paid version, you're going to not be able to use this feature. So you're going to have to just download it with the white background. But then you're just going to upload the same image to this free website here, remove.bg. You can upload the image, and then it will automatically remove your background for you, and you can download the image with a transparent background. And now I can go back to my Shopify store, and then here at the top, we're going to upload the logo. So I'm just going to click here, and then I go to default logo, change, select image, and then I upload this logo I've just created here. Click on select, and then make the size a bit larger, maybe like this. And now we have our branded logo on our store. Now, when it comes to this banner here at the top, this is a good place where you can add some sense of urgency to your store and tell people that if they buy right now, they're going to get a very good deal. So you can put something like today only 33% off plus free shipping, so that people have an extra reason why they should buy right now, and that should improve your overall conversion rate. And now we also want to add our logo to the favicon of our store. So when we go to the three dots on the top left and click on view, then we can see how our store currently looks like as a visitor. So here at the top on the browser, you're going to see a kind of globe icon, but we want to be able to see our logo here, which makes everything look a lot better. So to do that, we're going to go back to the Shopify editor, and then we're going to go to this icon here where it says theme settings. And then we're going to scroll all the way down where it says favicon. And then here we can upload our logo again so that it will be displayed on the browser. So I've actually created a separate logo for the favicon because my logo is kind of too wide. So I've just created something like this. You're going to see it here in a moment. Just this U part, click on select, and then click on save. Now, if you have a round logo or a square logo, you can simply just upload your logo here. And then once that's done, when we go back to our to the store, how it looks like, we can see that the logo has now changed here at the top to what we have just uploaded. Next, we're going to scroll all the way down on the page and look at the page footer. Again, this part here is the footer, and this is going to be visible on all of your pages on your store. So here you can just edit it the same way as we've edited everything else, delete everything that you don't need, or you can just change the content however you want to here on the right side. Now for this store, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to delete this part and also this part here. Here, I'm just going to add the logo. So I'm going to click on select image and then just select the logo that we have just created before. And then here we want to add our legal pages, so our terms of service, return policy, and so on. However, we have to create those pages first. So let's click on save here. And then let's go back to the Shopify dashboard by going to exit and then open in a new tab. So we don't need to close this tab here. And that will take us back to the dashboard. Now here we want to go to settings on the bottom left and then scroll all the way down to where it says policies. Here we can add our refund policy, privacy policy, terms of service, shipping policy, and so on. Now, you're going to find a lot of templates online that you can simply put in here, or you can use the Shopify template as well. Click on create from template, and then it will just fill in a really basic refund policy that is applicable to most stores. However, you do want to go in this text here and then change everything that is in these brackets here, and then just put your own information of your store. Now for the shipping policy, there's no template, so you can just type in what your shipping policy is, how long it will take for your product to get to your customer, basically. Then we're going to save the changes and go out of the settings again. And then we're going to add these pages to our footer menu. So we're going to go to online store and then to navigation here, and then click on footer menu here. And what I like to do is just delete the search function. So I'm going to click on delete here, remove. And then we're going to click on add menu item. Then we're going to go to link, policies, then add all of these policies that we can find here. So the privacy policy, add, refund policy. Great. So once that's all added, we're going to click on save menu. And now we can go back to our editor. So if you still have the tab open, you can just switch to your tab. Or if not, you can go to online store, click on customize, and that will take you back to your online store. And now when we scroll down, we will see our policy pages here in our footer. And now we also want to customize the theme colors of our online store. So we can go to this icon theme settings and then go to colors. And then here you can find all the different colors of your store and you can change them individually. What I like to do is I like to use a tool called Colorzilla. This is a Chrome extension. And what you can do here is just click on your Chrome extension, click on pick color from page, and then you can just pick any color that you can see on your page. So usually I use colors that are already kind of part of the product. So for example, here, these are very like fruity kind of colors. So I try to make the color theme of my page also kind of fruity. So let's say I'm going to choose this color here, and then it has now copied this specific color code. So now when I go to, let's say, the accent one, I can just paste in the code that I have just copied, and then it will change the accent to this specific color that I have just added. So now the buttons have changed to this specific color. And the colors that you customize here under the theme settings are going to be applied to all the other pages as well. So when we go to, let's say, the collection page, then we can see that these colors are also here on the collection page. The only page where you need to do something a step more is on the checkout page. So when you scroll down here, go to checkout, then here you can see that the button is still in the default blue that Shopify basically has. So we're going to go to theme settings again, and then we're going to scroll all the way down to checkout, and then we're going to change the colors here. So here, accents, we want to change this as well to our branded color like this. And now as you can see, the color is also in our branded color. Great, so that's it to customize the homepage of our store. What we now also need to look at is the product page. So let's go to the Shopify dashboard and then go to products on the top left and then make some changes to the product that we have already imported here to our store. So first of all, here we want to delete everything. So we want to delete the title, which is already imported from AliExpress. This title looks pretty horrible. Nobody would want to buy something like this. So we want to make it as branded as possible. So let's just delete the title and then paste in the title for our brand. So that would be juicer. And then I also like to add the name of the product. So let's say portable blender. And then for the description, we also want to delete everything. So like this. And then we want to add the benefits of the product as well, similarly like we've done on the homepage, but here we do it in text form, and we can also add images and GIFs as well. So I've simply added some text here for the description of this product, but it's definitely a good idea to also add some images or even some GIFs that describe exactly what the benefits of the product are, and maybe even explain exactly how to use that product. Now let's move on to the product images. It's very, very important that you have high quality images showcasing your product in the best light. And usually what you can import from AliExpress or other dropshipping sites, these are not the best images. So you need to go on Google and find the best images for your product, or maybe even create these images yourself. So for these images, what I like to do is just delete all of the images that I can find here and then upload all the images that I want to add to the product page. As you can see, these images look a lot better, a lot higher quality than the ones we got from AliExpress. So here you want to have one main image showcasing your product. And then what I like to do is just add some lifestyle photos showing the benefits and how to use this product. So I'm just going to kind of arrange them like this. And then at the end, we have the different variants. So under variants, you want to make sure to assign the right picture to the right variants. Just click on the picture, then choose the right one for the yellow one, the white one, and the pink one, or whatever your variants are. And then for the price, we want to click on edit. And then here under pricing, we can select the selling price we want to sell this product at. And then we can also select a compare price. So the compare price displays to the customer what this product used to cost, and then now what it's kind of discounted at. You want to do this for every product here. And then once that's done, you can go back to your product page. And then the last thing is for the search engine listing, you want to make sure you're going to click on edit and then make sure that the URL string looks nice. So you can maybe delete everything here at the end and just have your brand name or your product name here at the end. then click on save, and then we're basically done with the product section. Now we can go and look how our product page actually looks like. So let's go to online store on the left side and then go to customize to go back to the store editor. Now we are again on the home page. So we're going to switch from the home page to the product page by going here on the top and then click on products, default product. And there we go. This is how our current product page looks like. So we have the images that we have added here. We have the text right here. You can switch between the different variants by just clicking on them. So the first thing that I like to do here on the product page is delete a couple of things. So here the store name is going to be displayed above your product name. So I just delete this section here. And then the same thing for the share icon here. I just also delete this to just make everything look a lot cleaner. And then I also delete the text included shipping calculated at checkout. Now to delete this part, we actually have to go back to the Shopify dashboard. So let's quickly save the changes and then go back to the dashboard. Let's click on exit, open this in a new tab. And then we want to go to online store themes. And then here we go to the 3 dots and then go to edit languages. So to delete this is kind of hidden. Then here we want to go to products and then scroll down to where it says here, this one, shipping calculated at checkout. So we're just going to delete this entire part. And then the same here for text included, delete this, click on save. And now when we go back to the product page and reload the page, we should be able to see that this part is also gone from our product page like this. And then the next thing I like to do is scroll down to these drop down items here. These are very nice to use them for a FAQ section, for a how to use section, shipping, a return policy, and so on. So to change these, we just click on them and then change the title here, change the content, just put it in here, and then also make sure you choose a relevant icon for whatever the information is in the drop-down menu. For this product, I would simply add a what's in the box menu where you can see exactly what customers are getting in the box. Then we have specifications for this product, all the technical information, then the shipping, how long it takes for the product to be shipped to them, and then also the return policy, so they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. And then for the rest of the product page, I'm actually going to delete all of these sections here, just so that the customer is not distracted from actually buying the product. Now, what we definitely do want to add to our product page are customer reviews of people who have already bought this product and are happy with their purchase, because nobody wants to be the first one who is trying out a new product. That's why reviews really help for the customer to get trust into your products and brand, so they are much more likely to actually buy the product. And the cool thing is, if we're dropshipping from AliExpress, then we can use an app that will automatically import reviews directly from AliExpress to our product page. So here, this is the product that we are dropshipping with this store. Now, when we click on reviews here, we can see a lot of people have already bought this product, and they have even taken pictures with this product, and they have written a review. And what we can now do is use an app called Loox to import all of the reviews that we want to import directly onto our product page. So again, we're going to use an app called Loox Product Reviews to import those reviews from AliExpress. I'm going to leave a link to this app down below in the description. Once you click on that link, you're just going to be on this page here. So here, we're just going to click on Add App, then Install App. And here, as you can see, this is a paid application, so we're going to have to pay a monthly fee for using Loox on our store. However, I find that it's well worth it because the conversion rate is going to be a lot better. So at the end of the day, we're going to make money using this app. I recommend to use the growth plan for $35 per month because that'll allow you to import up to 100 reviews onto your store. You can also use the beginner plan, but then you're only able to import 20 reviews to your store. So I'm going to click on Start 14-day free trial here. Then click on Approve, Continue, English is fine. And then here we want to choose our brand color so that the reviews actually show up in the same branding as our store is. So here, just choose the color of your brand. I'm just going to stick with black for now. And then the star color you can also change. So this would be the review star color. I'm just going to leave it at yellow for now and then click on continue. And then here we're going to click on import now. And then here, what we want to do is just drag this import to Looks button into the bookmarks of our browser, just like this. And then we can go back to the product page where we want to import the reviews from. And then we want to simply click on that bookmark that we have just added, import to Looks. And then here we're going to choose the product we want to import those reviews for. So we only have one product, as we can see here. And then I'm going to choose 100 reviews. And then you can click on preview and import. And then here what we can do is just go through each of the reviews manually, and the ones that we think would be good to import to our store, we simply click on import here. And the ones we don't want on our store, we simply click on reject, and then that specific review wouldn't be imported to the store. And then when we go back to our Shopify store, to the editor, we should be able to now scroll down, and then the reviews should show up right here. So here we can see we have 45 reviews with images, and then we can also look at how it looks on the mobile version. So this is how it's going to look, which looks very nice and in line with the branding as well. So very cool. Now I also want to show you how to change the menu items here. So currently we have the home, the catalog, and the contact link in the top menu of our store, and we actually want to change this. So we're going to go back to the dashboard by clicking on exit. Then we're going to go to navigation and then to main menu. And here is where you can make the changes to your top menu. So I'm going to delete the catalog because you only have one product, so we don't need the catalog. Then the contact page, I'm going to leave it actually. The home page is also not really necessary, but I'm going to leave it for this store. And then I'm just going to add the product page because you only have one product. So I'm going to just go to links, products, and then choose the product, click on add. Once you have all the pages that you want in your menu, click on save menu. And now when we go back to online store themes and then click on customize, we should be able to see that updated menu here at the top. Now, if you want to add more pages to your store, you can also do that by going to online store, pages, and then you can just click on add page. And then, for example, we can do a about us page like this. Then here, add some text, click on save, and then you have a new page. Now, if you want to have that page in the top menu as well, we would simply again go to navigation, then main menu, and then you can just click on add menu item and then go to pages and then select the page that we have just created, which is the about us page. Click on add and then click on save menu. So now we are pretty much done with the design part of our new one product store. However, before we start launching the store and actually make it public, we do want to go over a couple of the back end settings like the shipping rates, the payment providers, and so on. So on your Shopify dashboard, let's click on settings. And then what you want to do is just go through each of these settings here and make sure everything is filled out correctly. For example, the store details, you want to make sure you have the correct store name, the address is correct, your store currency, and also the standards and formats. And then you want to go to the shipping and delivery. And here you can basically set up the shipping rates that you want to charge for your products. So when you go to manage, you can basically set up specific shipping zones. So a shipping zone is basically the place where the customer is ordering from and where you're going to ship to. So let's first of all delete these zones here. So then we can just click on create shipping zone. And let's say we are targeting customers in the United States. So I would just name this zone US and then look for the United States here. United States. So I'm going to check the United States, click on done. And now we have a specific shipping zone for the US. Now we want to also add a shipping rate for that zone by clicking on add rate. And now we can name it whatever we want. So we can just do free shipping and then set the price to 0 and click on done. However, you can also simply do a rate of, let's say, $8. So just type in something like standard shipping and then do $8 here. Click on done. You can also add an express shipping rate if you want to. And then you can also add other shipping zones. So if you're selling internationally as well, you can click on create shipping zone and then let's say international and then click on rest of the world, click on done, and then maybe add a rate that is a bit more expensive. Let's say we're going to add $15 for international shipping. Done. So here you can just set up all of your shipping rates that you want to charge to your customers. Once that's done, click on Save. Then you want to also take a look at taxes and duties and get familiar with all the tax regulations of the country you are selling from and also the country you're selling in. And then you can also set up the tax rates that you need to charge to your customers here under taxes and duties. Then what you definitely also want to look at is payments right here. So under payments, you're going to want to set up your payment providers, which means the payment gateways that you're going to use to collect money from your customers. So what I would recommend is to simply use Shopify payments if that's available in your country. All you have to do is click on Activate Shopify Payments, then click on Complete Setup. And then here you want to make sure to fill out everything truthfully so that you can actually get paid out to your bank account. We also want to go to domains and make sure we change from the default Shopify domain to our own branded domain. So currently our domain is going to be blenderstoredemo.shopify.com, which doesn't look very professional. So what we want to do is buy a new domain if you don't already have one. The easiest way is to just do it here in Shopify. So we can click on Buy New Domain. And then hopefully you have already checked if your domain is available for the brand name that you chose. In my example, this would be juicer.com. So as you can see here, juicer.com is available for $15 per year. So here I would just click on Buy. And then once I confirm, this domain would be automatically connected to our new store. So that's basically it for the settings. We can now close this window. And now we also want to go to Online Store and then click on Preferences. And then here we also want to add a homepage title. This is what will be displayed in search engines for your store. So here I'll just add Juicer Store. And then you can also add a description. You can add a social sharing image. So if somebody shares your store on social media, this is what would be displayed as an image. Later on, you could also add a Facebook pixel if you want to run Facebook ads to your store. I do actually have a video on how to do this. I'm going to leave the link down below in the description. And then you want to go to password protection and make sure this is unticked. So restrict access to visitors with password. If you untick this option and then click on Save, this now will publish your store so that you can actually go ahead and send visitors and they can actually purchase your product. So we can close this. So now our store is live, and what I would recommend now is to just test all the pages on your store. So when we go to Online Store and click on this eye icon, this will give us a preview of our store. And then you want to just go through each of the pages, go to the buy buttons, actually add the product to the cart, and go to checkout, and then make sure everything works. Also, go to your mobile phone and type in your URL and make sure everything looks good on mobile as well before you start sending visitors to your store. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this one.